We are going to make some noise in Bowling Green. Yep, everybody, it's time for NTPA Championship Pulling. Greg Randall, Modifieds, and the Unlimiteds.
Yeah, it's meltdown at Pulltown, I
Yeah,
think, because I mean, if there's a place people want to win, it's Bowling Green, and these multi-engine modifieds and unlimiteds, they're ready for the action.
ready for the action right now. Bowling Green, Ohio, the fans coming in, which is going to be a horsepower holiday here as we go mods and unlimiteds, and a great crowd here in Pulltown. The weather's been absolutely great. Crowds have been great. Pulling's been outstanding, and Jeff Rose kicks us off here out of Glen Cove, Minnesota in the Giddy Up Ride.
Yeah, they've had a great year. Doubled up the field in Tumble, Wisconsin. Got a second at their hometown pull in Hutchinson, Minnesota. So a good one to set our sled here in the modified tractor class.
And Mr. Rose bends the throttle. Big time, 347 and 3.
That's a stellar pass to open our modified class here at the National Tractor Point Championships. He'll take that run.
They always lean hard, very, very hard on all their equipment. Wayne Sullivan coming up next out of Kentucky, multi-time champion, 54 years of pulling. And if you know anything about pulling of all those years, you know about the Kentuckian.
Yeah, he's been pulling one less year than I've been alive, so put that in perspective. Same grill on all tractors of Kentuckians.
He's making some noise here in Bowling Green, Ohio, 344 and 4.
Yeah, one of the greatest tenured pullers here this weekend. Sullivan comes up 3 feet short of Rose.
Here comes a guy that's got his hands full. There's his wife using the starter there as Craig comes up. Out of Assumption, Illinois. He loves pulling, boating, cattle showing, and just taking care of his daughters, which he's got a whole passel full of them. This is the second degree burn.
Yeah, and he's won here before, and has been a co-light unlimited champion, top 10 in the mod division, unlimited division, light unlimited division.
And the old second degree burn, there's a good head-on look at it, 325 and 5.
Yeah, that's going to be a little short of Jeff Rose, but it'll place him in third place right now.
The Judge Next Generation coming up next. This is out of Ansonia, Ohio. Derek Bargy in control this time around, and Rhino Ag and Premier Crop Insurance bringing us this great-looking turbine-powered ride.
And yes, at home, there are turbines still involved in this sport of pulling. You don't see them very often.
A lot of all-out power, and the Judge Next Generation 324 even.
Yeah, Derek comes up about a foot short of Corzine, which is good enough for fourth place.
And a very, very solid ride. Next up, Tommy Owens coming from Montgomery, New York, the Ramblin' Rose.
Well, last 2 years he's been the bridesmaid. He wants to be the bride this year, and he's kind of on a toward pace here. He might just get that job done. First in Hutchinson, first in Rockwell.
And another great effort. Boy, what a pull. 348 and 2.
Yeah, by less than a foot, the Ramblin' Rose dispatches Jeff Rose's Giddy Up. Wayne Sullivan drops to third.
Brandon Simon on the way next. The Simon Cattle Company, Sampico, Simon Says.
One of the busiest teams here this weekend with the multiple vehicles they have in the various divisions. This tractor right here, the Simon Says mod, is going for it in the mod championship.
Brandon was leaning hard on that ride, 340.9.
That's a great run, but comes up of our top three. Put him into fourth place.
Marion, Indiana is the home of our next competitor, the Corporal Punishment, Les Corporal.
And we've seen Les already in our winner's circle in the light mod class this weekend, and puts on that back third engine to make the 3:14.71 limitations.
The front end was up, and he'll end up at 346 and 4.
And Corporal will slip into third place with that fine pass, dropping Sullivan fourth. And he's also our light modified champion this weekend.
Now the sun going down here in Bowling Green, Ohio. That'll bring up Mark Bower. And he's out of Converse, Indiana, in Mr. Twister.
And he's driving here for Scott Tedder. And farmer and career firefighter, 16 years behind the wheel.
And he's going to have, and he'll come unhooked there, so he's done. Boy, when you start to bounce, you don't have to bounce a whole lot one time. He'll glide to 276 and 7, a tough run.
He had a full fuel line coming off the hat there, and then got sideways and broke away from the sled.
Dylan Owens coming up, also out of Montgomery, New York, and this is the Thorn.
We saw his dad run earlier, and he's actually leading the class. New machine for 2023. Second in Hutchinson, first in Rockwell, Iowa.
That run got everyone's attention here at Pulltown. 351 and 4.
Takes over the lead from his father from over 3 feet. It's Owens, and Rose. As our top three, we have one to go.
Farmall. 100 years of can-do. 100 years of milestones. 100 years of family. Generation after generation, its legacy lives on. The one for all since 1923.
Wherever the road leads, Mac Trailer has what it takes to get you going. We bring you closer to your trailer and the support you need with more than 1.8 million square feet of manufacturing space across the nation. No matter where you go, you can easily connect with our trusted dealer network of more than 135 authorized dealers in the US and Canada. Simply put, Mac Trailer is here for you. We've built our legacy. Now let's build yours.
The NTPA Web Mall at shopntpa.com is your online outlet for NTPA championship pulling apparel and merchandise that suits your style and shows your love of your favorite motorsport. NTPA Championship Pulling Attire identifies you as a proud pulling fan, and it makes great gifts for family and friends. Piggy banks, travel mugs, toys, and collectibles. It's all there and available 24/7, 365 at shopntpa.com.
Bowling Green, Ohio, that name goes away, and for these several days, it's called Pulltown, USA.
It is the most fun you'll ever have in your life.
A lot of horsepower, diesel smoke, good food.
Bowling Green is the absolute best of the best of the best.
NTPA Championship Bowling is presented by Case IH. Be ready with Case IH. By O'Reilly Auto Parts. Mac Trailers. Hot Shot Secret. Sempico Lubricants. And by Enderley Fuel Injection. Welcome back to NTPA Championship Pulling. It's time for the Rank Seeds Moneymaker. Brett Berg out of Minnesota is coming up next.
Brett's had a good year. He'd tell you it's maybe just a little bit off. He got the first win out of the gate in Farley, a couple seconds, couple third places, but just kind of catching up to the pack.
Yeah, it's not a successful pull unless he wins. 335 and 2.
Yeah, Brett will finish 7th. Congratulations goes out to Dylan Owens for his first win here at the National Tractor Point Championships.
Indeed, a great one right there as the Owens family is going to be really happy on their way back to New York. Here's Craig Rand.
Thanks, Doc. I'm here in the Case Heights winner's circle with Dylan Owens and his dad, Tom. I'll tell you what, double your pleasure, double your fun tonight in the mod class, 1 and 2. You kind of laid the lumber to him tonight.
That's a very tough class. Anybody could have won. We just got lucky tonight.
Yeah, and the points race is really tightening up with your dad, and you're climbing up there as well.
I thought I was out of it, but changes in one night.
It really does, and there's like 3 more laps in this race, and as your dad said last year, he just ran out of season, but maybe this is the year for the Owens team.
Yeah, it's been a struggle this year, but we're gaining on it, and hopefully we can finish strong.
Yeah, we're tractors, both of them, but you're a very nice piece. I'm sure there's somebody you'd like to thank out there.
We got to thank everybody down at Boyd's, Brian Knox, everybody at SSI, TJ, Brad at Modern, everybody at home working. I got to thank my parents. Without my father, this wouldn't be possible. Without my mother working at home, everybody that helps get this done. It's just so much takes to get this all here and happen.
Well, congratulations. It'll be fun to see the race to the end.
Yes, it will be. We're looking forward to it.
Great family right there. We'll see what the end of season brings. We'll switch gears here and go unlimited pulling. Adam Bauer out of Iowa, the cross-threaded.
Yeah, first in Toma in Rockwell, Iowa, second in Fort Recovery, another second in Rockwell. This tractor's leading the way. They got the thing dialed in really nicely.
I think the old cross-threaded sees something different in this track. And even he's the test puller, 321 and 3, but boy, he was real even bringing the RPMs up. Usually Adam will drop the hammer. Chuck Knapp coming up, another guy that can make some noise to drop the hammer here. This is the Screamin' D out of Charles City, Iowa.
He's fresh off a win a few weeks ago in Rockwell, Iowa, but had some carnage again, and good to see Chuck back out this weekend.
Yeah, he had to work hard to get things buttoned up and ready to go on the road. And the Screamin' D digs it up at 3:15 and 4.
And that makes an impressive run after having a very tough start to the year. That'll be good enough for second.
Well, we'll see what the Rose family can do here as they've had a great weekend at Bowling Green. Out of Pleasant Cove, Minnesota, Ricky Rose is on board to giddy up.
Yeah, Ricky's the patriarch of the team, 2017 Grand National Modified Champion, multiple Inderly pull-off wins.
Oh, and Ricky Rose all over the place, kind of knots it up there, wads it up a little bit, but he'll end up at 183 and 8. Yep, you can't always sweep a weekend with all your equipment you bring to Pulltown.
Doc, sometimes it's the lumber, sometimes you get the splinter.
Absolutely. Well put, well put. Billy Bears out of New York, the War Wagon.
This has 5 supercharged Meyer Brother racing engines on it, tuned by Wayne Keefe. And Billy's been a veteran of the sport.
Working hard while the Butterfly's wide open, 298 and 1. They're still chasing the Gremlins in the War Wagon.
It had some reverser problems. I think they are kind of getting that figured out.
Next up out of Norman, Oklahoma, Wayne Purser. Coming up, nearly 30 years in the business, and he travels all over the United States, the president of Elite Trailer Manufacturing. This is the Uncle Sam.
Likes the deep sea sport fishing. Gets out there down the southern Atlantic and Gulf of Mexico and does some fishing.
Boy, Uncle Sam not having it here. Almost went airborne. Those front tires probably came off the dirt, and the rear tires followed as well. 181.7.
Yeah, shaking his head and kind of nodding up and down. I don't think he's very happy. Hey, there's Kevin Criswell coming up here out of Marion, Ohio with the Blown Sinless. But before we see his run, let's get with Doc and Josh Steinmetz of Hot Shot Secrets.
Mods. That's what we got featured today. But I'll tell you, one of the great things is Hot Shot Secrets has been able to come through and use pulling as kind of a good test bed with some great products.
Yeah, Doc. Here with me today is two of our diesel tank maintenance products, EDT and EDT Plus Winter Defense. Both of them are a 6-in-1 where Winter Defense we add the 7th component of an anti-gel. With a product like this, we're making sure we can bulk treat tanks, keep them fresh, and keep them ready to go. Reduce the risk of algae and other things being grown inside the tank as well.
That's very, very important. For more information, you can go to hotshotsecrets.com.
Kevin tightens his chain. He's putting his shield down. He's chasing that Adam Bauer mark of 321-3 that opened our class.
And the Blown Senseless ends up 307-4.
That back engine kind of dropped some power there. That'll put him into third place, so dropping Billy Beers to fourth.
Well, with any professional motorsports, you're going to spend an awful lot of money doing it. This is the Money Pit out of Taylorville, Illinois. Lane Bollinger represents a second generation of pulling.
Yeah, wife Jade is a farmer by occupation, 11 years pulling. And good looking, clean ride here. Many years the Bollingers ran with Allison aircraft engines.
And still digging hard. We end up with the Money Pit at 272-5.
Yeah, the front end just never lifted for him, and that kind of defeated the purpose tonight.
The Wicked One coming up here at Pulltown.
Maybe you've got somewhere to be, work to get done, or it's time for some fun. No matter what gets you there, O'Reilly Auto Parts has a Super Start battery to get things going. Our professional parts people will help you test, find, or install batteries for nearly any vehicle. Super Start. Power, performance, and reliability. Only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Unleash your diesel with Hot Shot Secret. Scientifically proven to increase power, fuel economy, and reliability. Diesel Extreme and Everyday Diesel Treatment reduce DPF regens by up to 83%. Section Eliminator followed by FR3 Friction Reducer reduce engine wear by up to 62%. Those aren't random numbers. They're the actual improvements confirmed by third-party testing, keeping your diesel running efficiently. With Hot Shot Secret, powered by science.
Central Petroleum Company, better known as Senpico Lubricants, is a trusted name for high quality and performance lubricants. Senpico lubricants are proven to excel in heavy-duty applications. With over 100 national and international championship pulling titles, Senpico lubricant customers have proven the benefits and savings of trusting their equipment to Senpico lubricants. If you own or operate trucks, tractors, or heavy equipment, call today, 1-800-553-1891 or online at senpico.com.
From AP Productions comes yet another mind-blowing DVD compilation of truck and tractor pulling gone bad. Wild Rides, Wrecks, and Fire Volume 8 is more explosive than ever, and it's still every puller's worst nightmare. This DVD is non-stop explosive pulling action that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. Get your copy today of Wild Rides, Wrecks, and Fire Volume 8 at ntpapull.com or by calling 614-436-1761. Wild Rides, Wrecks, and Fire Volume 8 is so hot, it will melt your TV.
A flyover, one of the great things here at Bowling Green, and all the fans coming to Pulltown to just enjoy a great American weekend. It's the first weekend that students roll into Bowling Green State University, and kicking things off here in this segment, Doug Theobald coming up out of Shelbyville, Indiana, the full-blown Wicked.
Yeah, back in the day when they ran 2 engines in the light and limit class, they were the 2019 champion, sponsored by NGK Spark Plugs.
And he got a hold of things, 294 even.
It's been a tough season for Doug in the class, although overall the team has had some great accomplishments in the mini and the two-wheel drive category.
Out of North Collins, New York, Joetter in the EMAX ride.
Yeah, his only win thus far this season is Chapel Hill, Tennessee, after really having some dominant seasons in 2019, 21, and 22 as champion.
Joe got a little crosswayed up there, but ends up at 3:18.7.
Yeah, Eder challenges for the lead. He's going to be 3 feet behind Adam Bauer, but he passes Chuck Knapp for second.
Here comes the foursome ride. David Richardson out of Kentucky bringing it out here at Bowling Green.
Yeah, it's the second in Chapel Hill, Tennessee, and the third in Rockwell. His best finishes. David's always a threat. Good piece of equipment with those Noonan engines.
Boy, look at the wheel speed. Incredible, but going to come up short, 297.1.
Yeah, put David into the 6th spot here. Adam Bauer looks to be leading the wire to wire here in Pulltown, USA.
Well, we will see once again Dylan Owens coming up out of Montgomery, New York. This is the Thorn. He had good success earlier in this National Tractor Pulling Championship weekend.
Sure has, and again, running in a little under, maybe just a little bit under horsepower in this class, but it makes you wonder what they're thinking for the future. Could the unlimited class be sights?
And he'll end up with a pretty good weekend in Bowling Green, 280.6.
Winner earlier in the mod class. Yep, he'll finish in the top 10. We have one left in our unlimited class.
Brad Benedict out of Marion, Ohio, and this is the Nonsense Ride, and he's had himself a great year. Fort Recovery swept that weekend.
Yes, they really did. And they had some issues. They didn't make Rockwell. They had some things to tear down and fix, and this is our first time seeing them since then.
And digs down to 310 and 6. 310 and 6 there. Brad makes a good run to end our class. Good enough for a top 5 finish. Congratulations to Adam Bauer. Boy, Chuck Knapp getting in there. A lot of guys having to work and rebuild about mid-season. It pays off for Adam with a trip to Victory Lane and Greg Randall.
Thanks, Doc. I'm here in the Case IH Winner Circle with the cross-threaded team, Adam Bauer. And you know what, Adam, I've seen you a lot of times at the first taking that unlimited class. You pretty much put the massive rundown, and it's hard for people to catch you when things are right and tight with cross-threaded.
Yeah, having first hook tonight definitely, I think, helped us a little bit. But, Yeah, laid down a good one, and new combination we got working very well this year, and it's making some good laps, so hopefully we can finish the season out with a couple more good runs.
Yeah, and on to hopefully another Grand National Tight End Unlimited class. Who would you like to thank?
Definitely got to thank Case IH and everybody behind me and all the sponsors, Dave with Simpico and all the help they give us, and just everybody that helps me.
Well, it takes a team here to make it successful, and the WFO operation here, they do a great job every time they come to the track. We'll see you next week on NTPA Championship Pulling, presented by Case IH.